morning students. How are you all? I hope everybody are keeping good at home. Welcome to today's class. Today let us see the second unit grammar, that is yes or no questions. So now let us see how to make yes or no type questions. Before that we should know about auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. So what are auxiliary verbs or helping verbs? Yes, we have different helping verbs and auxiliary verbs. They are, the helping verbs are am, have, do, or, have, do, is, has, does. Yes, present. And past was, had, did, were, had, did, was, had, did, etc. Yes, and now let us see that auxiliary verbs and helping verbs according to the persons. So here it is in English, we have three persons. They are first person, second person and third person. So what is first person? I, we, are come under, will come under first person, and you will come under second person, and he, she, it and they will come under third person. And here it is the first person. Here it is. Now let us see the singular and plural. Singular present, plural present, singular past, plural past. So according to the present and past, and according to the singular form and plural form, what are the helping verbs we use? Let us see. Yes, the first person singular helping verbs are am, have and do. And the first person past singular is was, had, did. I am, I have, I do, I was, I had, I did. And the first person plural is we. So what are the helping verbs for present? Or, we, or, and have forms are we have, and do forms we do. And what is the past of plural? With a plural first person, we were, we had, we did. So you should know according to the person, singular present, singular past, what are the helping verbs and what are the past helping verbs and plural helping verbs for present and past. Now let us see second person, you. What are the present singular? You, or, you have, you do. And what is the present past singular? You were, you had, you did. And meanwhile plural. Here it is for second person, singular also you and as well plural also you. So that we use we, present singular you, or, you have, you do. So these are all plurals. And here it is you were, you had, you did. And coming to the third person, he, she, it and they. So here it is, the first person singular is he, she, it, and the third person singular is he, she, it, and third person plural is they. Yes, she is. She has. Here have form we should use for the third person singular only has. And the do forms also we should use only does. She does. And past singular we use, the past of is was. Past of has, had. Past of does, did. And the plural of a third person is they. And what are the present? They are, they have, they do. And the past is are past were. Have for past had, and do past did. So these are the helping verbs we can change according to the person and what according to the singular number and plural number and according to the present tense and past tense. So dear student, you should have thorough practice over it. Now let us see our topic yes or no type questions. How can we make yes or no type questions? Here you can see in this sentence, the boy is a fool. So here it is, we can make easily yes or no type questions using any of auxiliary verbs. So here it is, the boy is a fool. What is? It is a helping verb or auxiliary verb. So what do we do to make a yes or no type questions? We just bring the helping verb to the before the subject. We just bring the helping verb before the subject. Yes, we brought it here. Is and subject, and here it is the object. Is the boy a fool? So we just put question mark. So to make a yes or no type questions, first we should identify the helping verb in the sentence and we bring that helping verb before the subject. Very simple. Right? Here you can see another example. You are an author. Here it is, you is a subject. What is the auxiliary verb? Are. What do we do? We just bring that helping verb before the subject. Are you an orphan? Are you an orphan? It's a question. Here it is also. Is the boy a fool? Yes or no type question. For these type of questions, we can answer whether yes or no. If it is yes, yes, the boy is a fool. No, the boy is not a fool. Just a yes or no. So here you can see the third person. She writes neatly. So here it is. Did you find any auxiliary verb in this? No. So whenever you do not find any of auxiliary verb in specific like is or have, then we use do forms, right? And present do forms, do, does, and past do forms are do form is did. So here it is. She writes neatly. Here writes, it is a verb, and this verb is in present form, right? And what is the present do form for third person? Yes, I told you that does. So what do we use? So whenever you do not find any of auxiliary like is or am, have, we use the do forms according to the verb. If the verb is present form, we use do, does according to the person. If it is past form, we use did. So here it is. Does she write neatly? Here it is. Writes is the present. What is the present auxiliary form for third person? Does. Right? So does she write neatly? Right. So here it is, I did not use S because already in the do form itself I used S. So this is how. And next let us see another one. They have played in the ground. Here what is the auxiliary verb? Have. So what do we do, children? So easy that we just get that have before the subject. Have they played in the ground? We just put the question mark. And if you see another one, he ate a mango. Here ate is a past tense. So and here it is no verb auxiliary verb like is or have. So what did I say you? I told you that we use do forms. So past. What is the past do form? Did. So what did I write? Did he eat a mango? Did he eat a mango? So there. So this is how we can make the yes or no type questions very easily using the helping verbs. So if you do not find helping verbs like is, or, am, were, was, have, had, what do? We just use do forms according to the verb. If the verb is present form, we use do, does according to the person. And if the verb is past form, we use the do form did. So dear students, so this is all about yes or no type question, the grammar part of second unit. I hope you have understood, and dear students, you can have more practice. If you get any queries, you just let me know. I hope you have understood.